Welcome to SUAANGAN. I'm your host, Janine Blake. In March of 1999, a group of students traveled to a bush camp in the Mackenzie Delta. This was part of the Sir Alexander Mackenzie School curriculum of the cultural activities for young students. Also, later on in the program, Leonard Harry talks to Robert Kuptana in our studio. Robert has been involved in self-government work for a few years.
In 1999, 20 students from Inuvialuit started out on snowmobiles to David and Renee Kleinig's camp in the Mackenzie Delta. This was a cultural immersion course to teach bush skills to young students. Back in the days, the muskrat were at such a good price that many trappers could make thousands of dollars in a good season of trapping and buy large schooners and outfits for a year's supply. People still trap in the Mackenzie Delta, but muskrats are at a much lower price. Now within our school system, this traditional knowledge is being taught to a younger generation so that they can have an idea of what it was like to make a living as a trapper. Out here at Rene's camp is more than being away from school. The kids have fun and get to do things they might have never tried before. The first thing they do is go and check some muskrat traps that are already set. During winter, trappers take their push-ups before the snow gets too deep. Then in the spring it would be easy to find the push-ups. The muskrat use the push-ups in the spring for feeding, and during the winter they stay in their holes because it is too cold for them to feed.
The one is holding.
The muskrats were plentiful and the fur industry was the only way to make a living for many people in Western Arctic. This small fur animal proved to have one of the finest fur to be used in clothing, and it is still caught for food. The muskrat makes its home in lakes and feeds in push-ups during the spring. Their houses can be seen on the lakes as little brown humps.
Ain't it cold? Who was I riding? Oh yeah. Right there?
Once you have found the push-up, you then have to find where the muskrat sits to feed. You do that by chiseling a hole in the push-up. It has to be a bit larger than the muskrat.
I'm trying to put something.
Some trappers use slush to keep their traps in place, and others use a wire hooked up to the chain so that they can control how far down they want the trap. When you find the spot where the muskrat sits in the push-up to feed, you may have to chisel a little to make the landing smooth for the trap to sit. The trapper sets their trap right in the water because if half submerged, they may freeze and you won't catch the muskrat. Teacher Claire Day shows the girls how to properly make a snare for
You
rabbits.
get the length, if you have a big head, when you're an adult, you put it around your head and measure it and then cut it. And that's the length of your rabbit. And now, about this much, you're going to bend it. Okay? A little bit less. And now you're going to hold your fingers way up here. See, I got some hanging down. And you're going to twist it and twist and twist.
Small? Is it
A
good?
bit more.
More.
Twist it more. You need to make it. If you don't twist it properly, when the rabbit gets caught,
It's gonna get loose.
it's going to come undone. And you're going to lose your root. Like this is the make it tight. Look at. Good. Now when you're going to set it, you put the other end through the little hole. And it's a loop like that. Okay, try and make it round like this.
Is this?
Look,
Like this?
it can't be too big. If it's too big, the rabbit's going to go right through. You have to have the end part going straight up. Okay, hold the end part. See if it's going to stay. Hey, look at Suvanai. It has to go straight up. Okay, we need a long willow like this. Why do we need a long willow?
To attach it.
Attach it onto the
What happens if
snow
you
or
use a
whatever.
short willow?
It
And
will
it'll
slide off.
break.
No?
Slide
It'll
on.
run away.
Yes, it's going to run away with the rabbit because there's no place to hold it. It's going to be too short. You have to use a long willow to get it into all the other willows.
You'll bounce and it'll come up.
Yeah. Okay, watch this because you're going to do this on your own after. Okay, you have to hold it. Remember how you did this part over here?
It has to be close to the
You're going
ground.
to have to do it with this one. You just twist it.
Just
Okay.
go like that.
It has to be lots, not just little like before.
Has to be close to
What
the
happens
ground.
if you just wind it a little?
Then
Come
loose.
on,
I'm
come
not
loose.
gonna go.
Come on. Yeah. There.
And we have to
Okay,
put
and then you have to put it on willows. You can either put it this way, about that high,
or you could put it in.
or you could put it at an angle. Yeah.
But then you
And
have
stick it into the snow.
And then you put sticks on the side
Dry
so they don't
sticks.
come around. Dry sticks, good for you. Why dry sticks?
so they don't eat them.
Good souvenir. Kara? Okay, but rabbit go through.
Then his body will
See?
push against that thing.
That's why we need that loose one,
Oh, cool.
so it could get stuck.
Okay.
There, she knew that.
Okay, okay, good Tyson.
Okay, good Tyson, you did good.
Okay, watch Tyson. And the far, what's your hand
No, they're not that cool. Two. No, I did that. Looks like it's alive. It's alive.
Twist the trap around.
Oh, it's not alive. I was just turning around. It's. Can I clean it? Can I? What?
What have we got?
Oh my god. Okay. So go like this? Pull back. Boy. And one.
Rainy Clinic shows the kids how a game called Mapachak is played.
Make me nervous.
Got around once, just kill him. Counting one. Oh, right here. Still counting. Whose turn is it? Yours. Try it out. Yes, you'll be controlling. No, she's starting a new one already. Pink. Here, it's mine. Look at us again. Jordan, look at this. She's fluking us. 2, 3. Oh, don't touch. Sweet. 4, 5, 6. Hey, there's coffee. This is her third time. She passed us. Big time. She started way after us. I'm on here with you. She's just moving. Like nobody does. She went around like this is her fourth. She's she's fluking us. One more time. She's fluking us.
Hey, come here.
There?
Yeah.
So cold with those wolves?
He loves it. I caught one.
You have to make sure that there's no snow in the water because it would be easier to freeze. Once you have set your trap, you have to make sure that you cover the push-up airtight so that cold air won't get in and you won't freeze over.
You almost dropped that ice.
Who?
Thomas.
He was just cold. He was like, I just said that.
Make sure you don't drop in.
The traps are usually checked twice a day, once in the morning and then in the evening before it's too dark.
Okay. Sit down.
Could I?
Yeah, next one. That's the other one.
Oh.
There is one?
No. The black stuff means he never caught one.
Yeah, look
Okay,
at the
pull
trap
that
went
thing
down. Oh, probably that stick.
See, I told you.
Come on, huh?
She caught something.
I'm doing the last one.
Oh, that's so nice.
Jimmy? You're making the next one now?
I never.
Never?
I did. I did this.
Look. Okay.
And how?
Come down here.
Just don't go.
Oh,
Okay. See this?
Oh, I did it
At
wrong.
the end, you just move, bend it down
This
like
right?
this. You just make a little loop. Just make a little loop. Yeah, and then you twist it. Twist it around.
I need one.
Picture.
So,
Like this?
Yeah.
perfect.
You twist it around like this.
This.
Got it? And then you put it through. Put the end through.
Ouch.
Like this, huh?
Use your fist.
How you do that? Like through here?
Yeah, you just put it through there.
Ooh, snazzy.
And then
First one
use your
done.
hand. You bend it
Oh,
straight.
you read.
Make it round. Make it just a little bit bigger than your fist.
Like this?
A little bit smaller than mine. As big as your fist, just a little bit bigger than your fist.
Jimmy, right there. I got it.
Yeah,
How do you? I can't make it.
yeah. And then you
There? Yay! I don't see the I know, but look. How do you do it? Like that? Right here. Like this.
yeah, you bend see this part right here.
This, man.
You just bend this part up to there.
Look at mine.
Stupid.
Like this. You guys are gonna go set them for us?
No, you guys.
No way. Like this. Can you play?
Later.
This?
No, I mean after we'll go out.
Akana Robin.
Akana.
Kuliak tordil tikit tumi anitilan kihulu angayakakin kihutilang
Yeah. Iwataw mga inugok si mayunga Holman kaningane, uluksak tup kaningane. Kaya yu amigo. Tayo maptaw ka si tap ko ilak William and Sarah Kuptana. Tap ko tamamik tayo mani anak to alok mani naptati pek sutik. Tema sina ko amik tabunga nunagame kang mamaga sak sarba mito ikahungme.
Oh, nani wa ini wa kone yakpit nume ili hakan yakpit ini wa kone yakpit ini wa yakpit.
Telba sulip tanu takawgama mikiyot sa mikmani umami ilisama galaktunga nutaw lunga kisanik telba taimani. Ayub tau ka tabunga horman mukap talut tau tayo taman na inuni ako tinggal lokang ilisak lulo ping miyakap tau sulit tamak ko na nga inong nit angon niya ako yuanan.
Inyuon yakabit angon niya yakotin kanut nagalan inyuon yakabit.
Hulip tau 1960 mo naglanlo ni tayo taman na 65 mo 69 tamaw nga nalani tayo man na angon niyak lungalo na nakayaktok lungalo tayo taman na inusirigalo akap ko sulip tau taman na inuniyaw tingin miyap tiyot tau uwagot tayo man
Ahin uglipak imiktigun inyo niyalakot self-government imiktigun inyo niyalakot hawak kapit tabrani.
Iya, talbat tajuan sabak tungat tau. Albata man na 1970s ni nagla tajubat taman na uktuak si mayong nangat self-government tajubat tayo man alam nga tarak pagtukaluak kang makisyanik tau kiba iman na self-government mikataruakat. Ibalu taman na sabakit lugup tau panga tamakkualo sabakatit kat nunadlani iman na field work kauyuat. Iman na Inuit ingilrat Inuvialuit lut kanokilio sianik lut kau sianik lut tamakkuninga angunyao tainik lut iba taman na kau sa lugup tau suli.
Ilane ang yakangin ilitsarablit na.
Iya, talba taman na inusikilit sarabluga ang yakamnin ilamnin. Ay ba taman na inuna ako tikibang niga taman na taiman yusik skokvit tolonit nagalonit aldanik switok. Isianig lit ay ba taman na inuit inuna ako tikiblugulo anguna ako tikiblugulo taiman na inmikot pimagalwa amik ayok sa kalwak sa tikon ni ilani inuni ako timing kubiasok pang naktuwat.
Kana kami uglipak simagibib taman na utak tanya akim marong inuni ako hekpot.
Iya, talbat tawak sa ibat taman na ublamip tawak iman na sipunawang matawak self-government traditional government tanik nukak pagat kisyanig lita ibat taman na inuni ako tayo Inuvialuit mani nunagiyapting nunadlani tamak ko nang utok kanani ilitsokin yakluguro pigaptiko tayo ba taman na kausingat tutkivialuk tok kuvianavialuk tok tayo ba tamak ko nga suniglikak inuniya ko tinik ilisima vailutik.
Atawat siman mi habang niya lakibat hibuniptin ni.
Iya, talba taman na sibunipting ni sibunipting uktak si magikpat iman na talba tamakkuat nunadlad inmikot ikayok tigiglutik taman na self-government pinyakob logo ayibasi taman na pimanikop tigulonit ang iktawag patahap ko na governmentin iman na lonin agreement and principle ang iktawag patayiba sulip tawag tamakkuat atan ritatawag taman na government, federal government, territorial government, mani lo Inuvialuit ni kuchinit lo ang iksiman niya tawag suli ang ikpadyong sulip tawag kasi tayo taman na final agreement miksano tayo taman na sabakan niya migaptigot tawag suli tayo maptawag kasi taman na sabaki guptigot tawag ubagot tamat kuat Inuit sumilakag ito nunadlani Inuvialuit nunang inni kuchin lo nunang inni imanna inmikut vuuterluguptaaq siivattamanna piniarmigaat angerlugulunit naagerlugulunit imanat qigigumikku nakuigumikku angerniaraat suinnagigumikku angilaitmigaattaursuli tamakkooluptaaq territorial government taimannaptaaq piniarmiyut suliptauqaaduami tamakkuat parliament tamakkuat allagiinguyuat imanna parties imanna conservatives liberal kabakkualu makkuala reform rutayu tamakkuat tamangmik vuutiutikiniarmigaat tamanna iniaqsikpat final agreement taimaasi tayu tamakkuat tamaita angeqpajukisianik upugut tamanna atoruminaqiniarikput
Tabrat taamna ilitsoril kallakaptigut hivuniptinniliune hivuniptinnihuli apasraqappaahiptigin tainna aaligaatavra ilitsorip kaqaptigut tainna uvaptigun aulallahiniaqaptigu ikayoqavit qoyanarpaaraq
Ja ami inuitamaarmik ami quyanartusumiliqaagittuat imannaptaursivuneraamingmattauq uvagut sivuniptingni taimangaanit tamanna inherent right uvagut tamanna piyauyuaq uvaptingnut qaitauyuaq angayoqqaaptingnin suliptauqaasinubuga atorniaruqlugulu tayu tamanna uktuaqutikimagikput imannattaululi tamanna sivuneripllugu uvagut inulqaangupta tayu tamaani nunagayaptingni
taikoorpaaraq
taiku
Okay, mine's done. Alicia, you can play? Let Jody for me. Okay.
Or you could hold it with one hand. Alicia, out of the way, please. Spill it into the... Let this one go. Let this one go. Yeah.
Let you guys play. I'm first. I'll fight him.
Ah, you moved to one. You did.